Hey, hi, hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. We're doing things a little bit differently today. I'm on vacation, but I did want to make it a goal just to film at least one video, so I thought it would be really fun to do a get ready with me with the products that I brought on with me on vacation. I felt like there weren't very many. I was like, I'm gonna be so minimalistic, but I definitely brought more than I probably needed. So yeah, this is gonna be a little different. There's gonna be some ocean noise, there's gonna be some wind, but that's okay. This was really the only place with good enough lighting to film. So yeah, if you guys want to see what I brought on vacation along with the get ready with me, then stay tuned. So this is kind of what minimalistic looks like for me. These are the products that I decided to bring along. This is currently the view, so a little bit of vlog style. I decided to just go ahead and tie my hair back for the purpose of the video, just because, you know, it's getting a little wild with the wind. But yeah, it's really pretty. We have not had the best weather, I will say. Yesterday was pretty nice, and today has been okay. It's been, you know, a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of cloud, but more cloud than sunshine. So the weather hasn't been the greatest, which sucks, but I mean, I've still been out on the balcony reading, so it's been nice to kind of catch up on my reading stuff. But I guess I just wish it would have been like warmer and nicer to get out and get a tan. Also have my adult beverage because I'm over 21. Now I'm gonna dip into the Makeup by Mario. This is the Master Mattes, and I just thought that this would be something nice, something easy to do while I'm on vacay. I'm just gonna dip into the lightest shade here. Also, if you're wondering what is going on with my this finger and this finger, this finger and this finger, well, there was a spray tan incident. And when I say that, I mean it literally. I don't know what happened. I went and got a spray tan. It's my first spray tan that I've ever had. And I don't know, like everywhere else I feel like looks really nice. It was just those two fingers on both of my hands, and like the most appalling part is it looks better now than it did a couple days ago. I took an exfoliating scrub to it and it really didn't do much, but yeah, I don't really know why it did that. So that's what's happening there. I wash my hands. I'm not just disgusting. It just, you know, can't really control that. I think I'm gonna start building this up with this lighter brown color out here. Really beautiful. But yeah, so that kicked off the festivities, not in the way I wanted. I was like, oh my gosh, I was like in the car about to cry. I'm like, I literally look so gross. No one can see my fingers. But oh well, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be seeing any of these people ever again anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I guess it'll be fine. I am gonna do something super neutral, super basic, because honestly that's the vibe. And if you guys know me, like, I can be creative. I do like to play with color, but I am a neutrals gal at heart, you guys. I really am. I love a good neutral eye. Okay, so now that I have that how I like it, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade here, which is like a deeper, and it has kind of like a red undertone, brown. And I'm just gonna start focusing that right into the crease. But yeah, this is literally, when I'm filming this is the first time I've really done any makeup the whole time we've been here. I've done some pretty just like basic looks where I just put on a little bit of like cream blush and lip gloss and a cream highlight, but that's literally it. This is the first time I've done any eyeshadow, which is so weird for me because usually I do makeup every day at least 5 or 6 times a week. And it was weird because I was like, oh yeah, this will be nice, have a little bit of a break from, you know, the makeup all the time. And then, you know, I find myself like, oh my gosh, I need to do my makeup. I miss doing my makeup. So that's nice that I'm like definitely not burnt out on it. I've missed doing it. But now I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass. This is one of the scattered lights. This one is in the shade Ray. I have not played with these enough to formulate any kind of thoughts on them, but I'm just gonna go in with a brush and see how that works out. But I have used them like 1 or 2 other times and they're beautiful. So on first impressions, I really love these, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going in with a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm just applying this all over the lid just to give it a little extra something. I doubt you guys can see in this kind of lighting, but just gonna give it a little extra zhuzh kind of thing, but still keeping things light and simple. Okay, yeah, I think that looks really pretty, so I'm going to stick with that for now. But yeah, so far vacation is going good. It's been really nice, even though the weather, like I said, even though the weather hasn't been the best, it still allowed me and my boyfriend to just kind of like relax, lay in bed, have no other freaking obligations, catch up on some reading, stuff like that. So I can't really complain too much, even though it hasn't been like what we had originally anticipated. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. This one's from Joseph Colors. It's in the shade 08 Light, with a little bit of tan, fake tan that I have right now. It's a little light for me. I have a deeper shade on the way that I had picked up from their birthday sale, but this is what I have here. So I'm going in with just a little bit to kind of conceal anything we might have going on under there, which really isn't a lot because I've been able to sleep in and stuff, which has also been nice. The only thing that's really sucked is like being away from the dogs. We have 3 dogs, Tito, Javier, and Tate. We've been away from Javier and Tate before, and they tend to always do fine. This is, however, the first time that we've been away from Tito, and we adopted him last August. I'm gonna just go in with the Glow Lust from Auric. This one is in the shade Morganite, Selenite. I don't really know, but yeah, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this. But honestly, it's our first time that we have been away from him since we adopted him last August. So I mean, I was super worried, and he has been having a hard time. We are lucky enough that my cousin was able to house sit and dog sit, so at least, you know, we have someone that we know there. But he has just been having a really hard time adjusting. He's like, you know, not wanting to go near her. He stays under my side of the bed. Like, he's having a hard go at it. So that's really been the only thing that's been really like wearing on me during this time, is just, you know, his stress is becoming my stress, which, you know, whatever, is fine. But it's just, yeah, stressing me out, you guys, stressing me out. Now I'm gonna go into the Tower 28 Bronzino. I have the shade West Coast, and I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. stipple brush. I thought that this would be a great one to bring, especially now that I have a little bit of a tan going on, and I'm just gonna go over it lightly afterward with some powder foundation to hold everything in. But I brought a lot of, I pretty much only brought creams because I'm on a cream train, and I just thought it would be nice for the occasion. I'm literally trying so hard to do my makeup in this little mirror here. I'm not used to this kind of a setup, which might make me seem spoiled, but I mean, I have like a setup that I've like invested in because I love makeup, I love what I do, so that's kind of what I've been doing. So adjusting to a different kind of setup where I have a smaller mirror and not the same kind of lighting has been difficult. I'm also really hoping that my ring light replacement comes in by the time we get home. You guys, if you're used to filming content and, you know, doing product shots in a ring light, and then you suddenly don't have access to that ring light, it is a big inconvenience. That is what it has been. So I'm hoping that by the time I get back, it's arrived. I got the shipping confirmation. So we'll see. If all that pans out and comes through and ends up being like legit, I will talk about the situation a little bit more. But where I had purchased my ring light had a lifetime guarantee, and I mean, I've only had it for a year, maybe a little less than a year, and it took a crap. So I contacted them, and you know, if it all comes in and it's fine, then we'll go from there, but we'll see, you know. Now I'm gonna use the Honest Beauty cream blush. I brought the shade Peony Pink because it's just so pretty, especially for like sun-kissed skin. If you're thinking this looks a little heavy right now, it definitely does, but like I said, I'm going to be going over it a little bit with some powder foundation, so that's gonna even things out a little bit. But yeah, everything in this video is a little bit all over. Well, I feel a little bit all over. My boyfriend is currently golfing. That is what he's been doing the past 2 days because it's been nice out, and that's what he loves to do. And you know, it's our vacation, but it's his vacation too, and if that's how he wants to spend his time, I mean, go for it, you know. So I was like, oh, it'd be a perfect opportunity to do a little bit of filming. Also going to die if this turns out looking like a shit show. Trying to decide. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a little bit of the highlighter from Half Cake. This one is Sugar Cookie. I'm just gonna warm it up with my finger and tap it on the high points a little bit. This formula is a little bit stickier, which doesn't normally bother me, but it's super windy here, so I'm gonna use it now and then go over it a little bit with the powder foundation like I was talking about, and that'll help cool down the stickiness of things. And I'm gonna use, this one is 33N. This is the Tarte foundation. This one is currently in a Project Pan, which you guys know all about now. Wow, this mirror is so dirty. It's so dirty. Never really recognized the importance of mirrors before because I've always, you know, not been traveling on the go when I'm trying to do my makeup, so I haven't really had to rely on a clean mirror and a compact. So my compact mirrors are not clean. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and tap this all over in a stamping motion. And then I'm gonna go over the inner portion with my other Tarte foundation that's in a little bit of a lighter shade so we don't lose that bright contrast. Okay, so what I did to finish up the under eye is I just took a little bit of the Tarte foundation in the lighter shade. This one's 15 Neutral with a fluffier brush, and that is what I took under my eyes there to just kind of like set everything, I guess. And now I'm just gonna go back into the Mario palette with a denser brush, and I'm going to dip into, I think probably, I'm gonna try with this lighter shade. I might end up having to go into this shade, and that's just what I'm gonna line the lower lash line with. I wanna keep it all pretty light. Okay, I think that that looks pretty nice. I'm gonna kind of do the whole shebang of, you know, liner and mascara. Okay, so I just went ahead and wrapped up the look because I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing all the wind and stuff in the back. To finish things up, I did go ahead and fill in my brows with the e.l.f. Brow Lift Pencil. I love this. However, I'm not in love with my brows right now. I just brought the BB brow gel with me, and I didn't bring any soap or anything. And this just has no hold at all. Unless you have like the soap already prepped in there, or you're not in a humid climate. Which really sucks because I really did like this, but it's just, I don't know what's going on with it, but it just like sucks right now. I'm not into it. As you can see, it's like not doing anything for my brows. They just look like instead of fluffed up like they normally are. So yeah, really disappointed with this right now. And then I went in for mascara with my Nabla Major Pleasure Mascara. I recently just opened this like last week, I want to say, and I have been thoroughly impressed. This is really nice. Right now my favorite mascara is the Kosas Big Clean, but I feel like this could actually be a really good contender with that. So I've been testing it out, wearing it, trying to gather my thoughts, but that's what I'm wearing today. And then for my lip, I just used the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This is a mini, so that's why I wanted to bring this. Just nice, small, compact, and it's a really great nude too, in my opinion, especially now that I have a little bit of a tan. It looks a lot nicer on me. But yeah, that is all that I used. I thought it would just be really fun to include you guys in this like get ready with me. We're getting ready to go down and walk the boardwalk, get some drinks, do dinner, that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one.